What's up, guys? We're here with Antonio Santaniello, and you got 5th place at ARG States. What did you play today?
Played Dank. Played some Pkfire.
Dank. Let's see this.
So first off, I'm gonna keep it, standard with this garbage.
Third top. Did you open it a lot?
Oh no, absolutely not. Actually, his homeboy is the one I open all the time. This is my #1 card. All my friends know it. It goes to me. It's my spirit animal. So, keep it traditional. This is Bay. Love her. She's life. She's standard. She's basic bitch. We got the 1 Barbar, because Barbar wins Nats. Barbar is the king. 1 Libic, because he's gangster.
You like Libic?
Oh yeah, I've used it a lot, especially with the PK engine, because what ends up happening is a lot of the time, like with some of the decks, they become so explosive that when they're towards the end of their initial attacks and clearing the boards, even if they, let's say, swing out, and I already added a seer to hand, they swing out, and I have a Libic set on the board already under as a material. Libic dies, seer comes back, seer brings back Dante. Like, it just keeps me alive, keeps me fueled, and it extends my plays later on because Dante's fodder material for it. Oh, you break sword for us.
That's good.
So, yeah. The 1 seer because
you can only play 1.
I mean, I wanted to play 2, but the 1 graph because you kind of have to now. Like, I don't know. I was on the fence about it before, to be honest. Back when Seer was at 2, I never really liked seeing this card, and we had 3 Beatrice, but now I feel like you have to play it. Like, you can't play the game without it. 1 Calcab. I actually put this in right before the event. I was playing the other one that negates effects, Alec, but there's nothing you can really stop, in my opinion, that you want to stop by the time it's going off. Like, if something reveals the special, like a Galaxy Soldier effect activates, the Alec is not going to stop that.
Yeah, it won't happen in time.
But a lot of players are starting to set anti-spells and stuff now, so even if it's just a real backer or anti-spell, whatever, I'm going to get more uses out of Calcab every time. Triple Pfeiffer.
Mandatory at 3?
Oh yeah, like you want it to. You don't really. I don't know. It's like without Beatrice, it's not as strong, but it's still really strong anyways. Like it went from 100 to 90. So. And then 3 Scar, because this is definitely mandatory.
A lot of people don't play it at 3 though.
I mean, I sided out one of them at the end of every round. Like usually, like going into game 2 and 3, a Scarm is always coming out. I'd much rather something that progresses my board better. But if you win that die roll and you go first, you want this to go off every time. And like this is a spicy tech technically. I don't see I'm playing this, but the 1 Rhino.
1 Rhino Pkfire.
Because like it's too good. Like I don't know. Like
and it always defines C, huh?
Like it helps a lot because yeah, exactly. If you send this, you're guaranteed sending the Farfet, you're guaranteed sending the Scar, whatever you need to send. That's what's happening right then and there. So like it's really strong if you mill it, and it establishes turn 1 boards better, in my opinion. Because if I tour guide into that, like if I goes off and I can't establish a Beatrice, I'm gonna use this to mill 3. And if I don't hit a grab, I can send a grab to summon a seer, or I can send a Scarm to search. Like a lot of things can happen.
You can pick whatever you need and
exactly, whatever is necessary.
Exactly.
And then we're keeping it basic with this though. 1 glove, 2 cloak, and 3 boots.
No more ratio.
No more. It's this is the best ratio that worked out in my opinion. It took like a little bit for me when this first came out. I used to play 3 cloak, 3 boots, and 1 of this, but this is the best. Like it just enough said. Like everybody knows it.
Yep.
Double Max C. I think it's the strongest hand trap in the game. Strongest hand trap, without a doubt. Like if you're not playing this, you're not playing pro cards.
Definitely.
Spicy Tech. Still playing the 1 Gamasio. I was playing 2, but Spicy Tech #2, which came with Clutch a lot today. I main deck the 1 Dark Dust Spirit.
So explain what this is to.
So this thing, when it hits the board, nukes all the monsters on field, like everything, yours and theirs. But what happens is, I don't like Raigeki. Like, call me bad, whatever you want to say, but when people go first, they're establishing, whole Power Bringer and other things usually to stop a spell. But if you can just special summon and tribute or make your plays with Dante, like, you know, Terra Top, summon, talking board, summon, make a board, and then if you banish a trap, summon a PK, like, you're going to get an add back off the Dante from anything engraved. This will clear their board. And if you added anything back, like a Seer or anything, you can just normal summon Seer, bring back the Dante, then pitch it for Beatrice. And then now you have Beatrice plus this, their board's clear. You swing out with both. This comes back to him. And then when you get rid of that Dante, you're on Beatrice, you're going to have the Seer, and you're going to have another target when you need to clear the board. So it's like Raigeki, but you get to use it multiple times.
Yep, that's nice, man.
It actually won me, I think, two games, maybe 3.
2 games, everybody got surprised.
Yeah, not a lot of people didn't see it coming. They soul charge, like Blue Eyes and soul charge, make a board, and I just dropped that, and like, oh.
Broken.
Like, you know, they'd have the Harbinger and stuff, like, oh, nothing can hurt me, and then boop.
Definitely.
Triple Allure. I wasn't too avid about this when it first came out. I ain't gonna lie, I was a bad player sometimes. But testing it made me realize how good this card really is. It helps you just get to what you need faster, and it really just makes the consistency that much stronger.
Nice.
And then we got the 2 strike. The 1 warning. I don't think I changed this, to be honest. This is really strong in my opinion. With searchable fog blades and these, like, you don't really need much else.
Yep, pretty good.
I played the 1 rotor because Allure targets. If I open up this in a Seer, I'm gonna search first, then Allure. So that way I guarantee still keep my Seer 90% of the time.
Jack 10 your deck.
And then we got the double Twin Twister.
Why not 3?
3's bad right now. Nobody wants to set back row knowing that this deck's still around. Blue Eyes is set back row. If they do, it's an anti-spell. Most decks that set back row, it's usually either the Metaphor, Pepe Magic Spectre deck, and if they do, it's just that the counter traps. I mean, not the counter, the traps to get their monsters back and stuff. Yeah. Nothing good is happening.
It's not dangerous, yeah.
So, like, you might even hurt yourself when you do that. But I do say Foolish at 1. This has been like BA's card since it came out. Well, since BA came out. And then we get to round it off 3 fog blade. Wouldn't change a thing. This card is very unique. If you can think outside the box, it can actually do a lot for you. I know in my last game, like it just saved me for a while. So it's a really unique card. You just
No anti-spells?
No anti-spells. I don't know, like, I don't personally, I'm not saying it's bad, I just don't win die rolls, so what is the anti-spell going to do turn 2 when Blue Eyes made their board? Or anything, or decks have set their Twin Twisters, or have they search everything they need 90% of the time.
Yep.
Like, it's good late game, like, it's not bad, but like, it's not going to do enough in that moment that you need it. And that's what made me decide I don't want to play it. Only because I don't win dice rolls. That's literally it.
There's some bad luck with them die.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did you extra deck first?
The extra deck? We got the homeboy, the 3.
Again, this thing deserves to be banned.
Oh yeah, this guy is too good. But he's the engine. So and it definitely took a hit when Beatrice went to 1, and I think that was definitely right. But I don't really see this card being the issue with the deck. Right now, it's even in a good spot. It still fits in the meta perfect. It can still contend. It's not wiping anybody out. It's not a tier 0 deck, and it hasn't been. So that's just my opinion on it. The one bad bitch herself. Sorry, my language, but literally, she's my go-to lady for everything. Like, whatever it is, if I can, I'm going to drop her turn 1 with a fog blade set, and that is enough to stop a lot of players, or at least hinder a lot of plays and keep you alive, and then go off your next time. Her husband, the father of the ghost, the Holy Spirit, the one and only. No, say, he's just too good. Too good of a card. Like, his effect is just broken. It interrupts plays, it pitches a card out of the hand when he dies. 1 Grand Pulse, because I feel like this is mandatory. Like, if you don't have the Twin Twisters, especially now, like I only play 2, I would use this to clear back row before I summon Tour Guide and stuff. And I think it didn't win me games, but it definitely progressed a lot of my games to a good state for me.
It helps a lot.
The 1 Nightmare Shark, it never won me a game, as sad as that is. But it's still mandatory. Like, if you ever get someone that low, you can just make this and swing for games. You need it. Like, you would always regret not having it if you took it out. I don't know if this is spicy or not, but I played one mecha equipment in the end. I got the idea when I saw the guy at Worlds play it. Obviously, he didn't do too well, but it's not his fault. The deck was really butchered there. But I do like this because I can make this and protect the Levier plays I have and stuff, and extend my plays further the next turn. Because when this goes to defense, it has no effect, but it protects them from being destroyed battle and card effect. So if you already have advantage, and then you just summon this, as you like, you know you're not going to kill them, you're going to keep the advantage because now your Levier is not going to die, or your Beatrice isn't going to die. Whatever you have that you need to protect,
you need to protect.
Guaranteed is living. And then you have your Beatrice or your back rotate interfere with Castells. So literally, they're not destroying the card you want that turn.
Yeah, exactly.
1 F-0.
Broken card.
Broken. I mean, I didn't really get to make it that much because there was never a good time to make it and help me win the games. So, it's still a great card. Wouldn't change it. So, Levier.
Like 2?
It's just, a lot of times people want to stop the first one, whether it's with a Veiler or when they solemn it, strike it. Something happens to it.
Yeah.
Even the mirror, they're going to fart from banish if I'm
Because
trying to
now they know that's a key source.
So what happens is when you have 2, it gives you that advantage to make the second one later on in the game in advanced plays. With the Libic grinding now, with Libic summoning things from hand, and you summoning 1 from the extra deck, but it's going to give you enough to make another rank 3 that can just put you over the top.
Yeah.
Another 2. Break sword.
2 big swords, staple right there.
Oh yeah, he's like, I use him so many times, making 3K beaters, making his homeboys Master Key beater, and to round it off, Dark Rebellion. Making this all the time is usually how I can establish more board presence dominance. My last game, I made this into a 45,000 beater, and every time Blue Eyes wanted to get over it, they just couldn't, like, on my back row, like, they would just stop it. And then this card protects the cards you want from card effect, like, you know, mostly Beatrice or, you know, Levier, whatever you want to make. It doesn't stop it from battle, but it's still a good card, because even with that 1 detached for the boots, you're still going to get that search, so it's like, why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just make it protect a card, get a search, 25,000 attack. You're sitting pretty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Side deck now?
For the side deck, because I'm bad and I don't like maining it.
You're bad? Ragaki.
I mean, obviously Ragaki.
You got a secret attack already, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. I just use this when I know I'm going second for sure.
Yeah.
That way I can clear the board right there. But I want to win the dice roll, and this is nothing for you, turn 1.
Exactly.
Your Majesty's Fee? Like, I never really got a good chance to use him except when I played against the person 1. I made this and it locked him out for game 2, and I won that one, but we ended up drawing. But really good. It's really strong against Marmails, any pendulum-based things that they want to use their effects, like your Kieran and stuff. Like, I have no real good out to Kieran, so this is a great out to Kieran. Like, it at least stops them and hurts them a lot. This thing won me probably 2 or 3 games. Without a doubt. I would bump this to 2.
Why not 2? Yeah, why not 2 fiends?
Because I'm a rarity hoe, and I really wanted
the ulti?
I wanted another ulti, and I wasn't looking for a rare at the time or anything. So like, I let that get in the way. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
But this card wins games.
Definitely. And so now for them ghost over things, what's it? Cherries?
Yep, I played 2. Didn't really need it. The more I realized it, like, I think I got cherried once there. I still won. If you're pretty much skillful with the deck or have an idea of how to play it,
you know what to do.
You can still play it. Like, when this card first came out, and I'm not gonna lie, first 3 times, I cried every time. I cried to myself, wanted to kill myself. No, not that far. But I wanted to quit the deck. And then I realized, like, what is what it is, you know? Like, every deck's got its hindrance. I mean, it sucks that this card really hurts VA, but it is what it is, you know? You just play around it, and you can still win. It's never just a guaranteed route. Because at the end of the day, they're not negging you in the game, they're negging you out of the game, in my opinion. Your extra deck, where things aren't affecting your game state right now. It's what you're gonna do, but as long as you progress around it, like, all right, I don't need Dante. Make, you know, break swords, start beaters. You know, as long as you do stuff like that, they lose a card, and if you can play without those cards, you keep advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fun.
The third Twin Twister for the rogue decks or anything I thought that was gonna start setting back row.
Demise decks.
Yeah, pretty much. I never really saw one today, so it is what it is. Master Strict. I kind of know BA Monarch's still a thing. and I'm not really scared of it, but like magic specters aren't the easiest matchup. You can't target anything. So if I can just stop their traps or stop their field spell from getting that Kieran and stuff, it's really good to have these.
Yeah, definitely.
Spicy text coming in now. These win the games all the time. Creature swap.
Creature swap. What'd you do with this today?
So, I literally just wreck people with it. Like, to be honest, because like you go special material top, put an attack. If you feel like they have the veil, you know they search it. They're gonna have to negate it. They'll usually have like some type of beater on board or something. Even if it's just like they leave an alternative out, you go, okay, creature swap. But 90% of the time I don't do that. What I normally will do is I'll give them something I don't need, like a seer or something. I'll summon a seer attack mode if I have no other plays. I'll creature swap, swing it to my seer, and bring back whatever I need. Like Dante, Scarm, Surge, all that stuff. Really just gets over problems that like you generically cannot get over.
You got a free monster right there.
Plus, I was also terrified of Dark Planet Turbo, and like this can negate it. But if they have nothing in grave, after you already wasted like a Raigeki and you wasted something else, this is even better now because you'll have a 4K beater that they can't target and they can't destroy. So you might neg in the process, but you're gonna start having advantage when they can't get over their own monster.
Yep. When you lock them up with their own stuff.
Aside of this, because I never win dice rolls, I know it's a great
Again,
card.
you have a bad dice rolls, huh?
Yeah, I let that affect my gameplay because it's the truth. Like, with this, at least I know in game 2, I can side it if I need it. I can lock people out. And usually, honestly, this probably would have been my second Manny's Feed anyways, but I didn't have it, so I used this.
Yeah.
And then I might not main deck them, but you definitely need them.
Oh, inside deck one goes first.
Like, that new Metapho, whatever the heck it is, like, it's really strong. I feel like we have a whole matchup in the ongoing of the game. Like, not much you can do to really stop them. So games 2 and 3, these are really important to have, along with Kieran and stuff like that. You just need to stop those things from coming
Yeah,
away.
they're very consistent like their deck. Yep.
So I made this deck just to be consistent and just do what it needed to do to win, and then my side was the answers to what I needed. Pretty much.
Pretty good, man. Hey, congratulations on getting 5th. Any shout outs, anything you want to say?
Shout out to you guys, my homies from RI. You guys are my boys. Shout out to Team Phantom, the team I'm on. And shout out to Nick Callis over there, who's a bum.
Callis is calling you out.
Callis! Anyways.
Hey, congrats, man. Good luck
Thank you.
the rest of the tournament.